Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor to introduce the Honorable Tomas Regalado, Mayor of the City of Miami.
Thank you, Eric, and good morning. First of all, I would like to recognize some of the members of our community that are here today, and especially those who serve the community every day. The Honorable Carlos Martinez, the Public Defender of Miami-Dade County. City Manager of the City of Miami, Daniel Alfonso, himself a veteran. About 2 days ago, I had to go to Washington for a mayor's conference, and as we were waiting for a flight in Reagan International Airport, throughout the speakers, somebody said, passengers, you will see in a few seconds a group of 178 World War veterans that had visited Washington from North Carolina for the day, and they're coming back to their homes. Please stand up and honor them. And it was a very emotional moment because every passenger stood up and applauded those fragile old men that gave everything for this country 70 years ago. And today here we are celebrating an important moment for the history of Cuba and the United States. A moment that was marked in history in terms of how the Cuban people were always allied with the United States of America, and always aligned with the philosophy of freedom and democracy of the United States of America, and how those brave men of the Cuban Coast Guard were able to fight the Germans in their own backyard to protect the United States. And today, it's fitting that we celebrate this event here. For this theater bears the name of Manuel Artime. Manuel Artime was the leader of the 1961 Bay of Pigs invasion, an invasion organized by the United States, and an invasion whose goal was to give Cuba back democracy and freedom for Cuba to continue to be an ally of the United States. So for me, for the city of Miami, it's important to commemorate this date. It's important to remember those heroes because we cannot allow the Cuban government to rewrite history and exclude those heroes from the history of Cuba. So I have a proclamation in behalf of the city of Miami, and if we have the Academy for Studies. So today, in the city of Miami, we're commemorating Día de los Veteranos Americanos y Cubanos de la Guerra Anti-Submarina, la Segunda Guerra Mundial. This is to officially commemorate this important event for not only Cuba, but for the United States. Thank you.
Mayor Regalado, would you please stay at the podium for a presentation? I would now like to invite Mr. Verne up to present the Global Offshore Sailing Team flag to Mayor Regalado. The Global Offshore Sailing Team is a group of sailors dedicated to recreating historical voyages and keeping naval history alive. One of the team's most recent expeditions visited the site of the 1943 battle between the German U-176 and Cuba's CS-13 off the coast of Nuevitas, Cuba. Thank you, Mayor Regalado and Mr. Verne.